Hello, beautiful human. This meditation will be the best if you can do it somewhere in the nature. In the nature where you feel them connected and embraced by the loving presence of the Mother Earth. It can be done in the forest, or you can be on the meadow, or just sitting in your backyard with leg crossed, close to the ground, close to greenery. This meditation is gonna bring you through Akashic Records to the place of self-trust. Self-trust surrounding and intuition, parts of the flow of life. Be welcome to take whatever you want from this meditation and just leave whatever doesn't serve you. So if you are in comfortable position, I invite you to close your eyes. Close your eyes and feel your body, feel all the pieces of the body. Either is there a tightness or pressure, or maybe even some parts may be hurting or maybe tight. Maybe there is a little bit of tension. I want you to feel into all those feelings, all those sensations, without the judgment. Just noticing where are they happening, in what parts of our body. Now, if you are very aware of the parts which needs attention, I invite you to use your breath to connect to those parts and pour in the energy of your breath. So take your sip of air, take the big, full, potent, abundant sip of air, sip of oxygen. And move this oxygen to the parts of your body which feel tension, which are tight, which are not fully free, which are not fully relaxed. Just move it there and then release through these parts. Now, take another piece of oxygen, another big sip of air. And we're gonna move this air in between our body parts, creating the sacred geometry in our body. So we're gonna create the triangles of breath. If you feel releasing, if you feel like air is like fully filling your lungs, stay there, be aware, be connected. And let's create those triangles. So you're gonna start to pull breath into the left feet. Move it to the right feet, and then back to the left knee. And then back to the left feet and release. You're gonna create another triangle of oxygen, of breath, of air. You're gonna take it to our right feet, then move it to our right knee, and then to move this breath to our left feet, and then back to the right feet and release. Now we're gonna create another triangle of breath, moving this breath, taking in, taking sip, taking one more sip and maybe one more, fully filling our lungs with the air and taking this air to the place in between our feet. In between our feet, creating this like a ball of air there, and moving this ball of air to our left knee, then to our right knee, and back to the ball of air in between the feet, and release. Now we are going to move up, bringing the breath to upper parts of our body, creating more triangles, creating more sacred geometry in our body, more alignment, more release. Feeling how all those parts activated through the breath are feeling limp and relaxed and loved. So we are bringing this sip of air towards our left knee. Sipping more, taking more, creating more expression in our lungs. And now moving this air to our right hip, back to our left hip, and back to our left knee. You may feel a little bit of tingling, a little bit sensation, like how you are releasing and moving the air in between, feeling fully present in the body, fully present in this experience. Now we're gonna do another triangle of breath, starting from our left hip, taking the breath all the way into our left hip, all the way in. Take it in, sip more in, and now going all the way to our right hip, to our right knee, and going back to our left hip, and feeling this full activation. We integrate this activation for a moment, and we're gonna take even more breath in. Now we're gonna move from the center of our sacral chakra, which is located close to our belly button, a little bit upper of our belly button. So we're gonna take this breath in there, then we're gonna move to our right hip, left hip, and back to the solar plexus, back to our solar plexus chakra. Now we're gonna do another movement, activating our chakra, our powerful solar plexus chakra, going with the air all the way in, then moving to the left hip, then moving to the right hip, and going back to the solar plexus. In this opposite direction, feeling the release, feeling the activation, maybe a little bit of tingling. Now moving up to the heart, from the solar plexus, creating the movement of breath between the solar plexus and the heart, going in, sipping in, taking in, and moving the air between solar plexus and the heart, and then back to the solar plexus and through the heart and releasing. We feel the movement of the air. We feel the coherence created between our power center and our heart. The center for our intuition, the center to our connection to the source. Full coherence between heart and the solar plexus is where our self-trust leans in, is where our self-trust lives, is where our self-trust connects, and we cultivate our self-trust in this space, the space in between, the space in the coherence. So we are moving another breath in through the heart, fully through the heart, sipping in, going to the solar plexus and back up to the heart and releasing fully through the heart, fully with the big sip, maybe it a little bit sound. I'm gonna take another breath, taking in, fully in through the heart to the solar plexus and then releasing through the heart. Now we're gonna add a little bit of movement in our shoulders and we're gonna move with the air to our shoulders triangle, going to the left shoulder with the deep sip of air, going to the left shoulder, moving the breath to the heart, to our right shoulder and releasing. And we're gonna do this again, going this time through our right shoulder, taking breath into the right shoulder, going through the heart, left shoulder, and releasing. And now we're gonna move our throat chakra with some deep breath and releasing with a little bit of sound 3 times, feeling the vibration and coherence between our throat and heart. Sipping in, more in, and releasing. We can use the word or we can just feel the vibration in our heart when we release. Now do it 3 times, taking in, fully in, and then releasing through the heart and through the chakra, through the throat chakra. Now we're gonna take this breath through the throat chakra, fully feeling the activation of the throat chakra, and we're gonna go through the heart and release through the heart, feeling the opening of the heart, feeling how our heart is opening for the self-trust, intuition. It's fully open, it's safe, it's secure, it's fully open. You're gonna do it 3 times, fully opening the heart space. All the walls down, all the walls down, all the limitations down, all the layers of blocks down, all the walls down. Another sip of breath, we're going through the heart, fully opening our chest, fully feeling embrace, fully feeling how our walls are down. Walls down, layers down, full blocks down, all the blocks, all the layers, all the dimensions, open, safe, fully trusting, opening up. Now you're gonna take another big sip of air through the heart and you're gonna do the same, feeling fully open. Our chest is open, the walls are down, the blocks are removed, any limitations. There is only self-trust, there is only safety, fully feeling connected to our heart space. Now we're gonna access Akashic Records to repattern, to fully connect to the self-trust and guiding us self-trust through the heart. So we are going in, wisdom in, air in, intuition in, through the heart space, deeper and deeper and deeper, feeling how our open heart is soaking all this open love, self-love energy, all the self-trust, and is connecting us all the way to the Akashic Records. Through the heart space, petal by petal, opening like a beautiful rose, or sunflower, or peony. Whichever flower you can imagine, visualize this flower in the space of your heart. It may be this beautiful sunflower which is opening to the sun, opening to the possibilities which self-trust and safety brings. Maybe it's this beautiful peony, sensual peony with soft flowers, soft petals, opening petal by petal for deeper trust and deeper awareness, opening through the heart. Or maybe it's this beautiful rose. We see how the petals are opening, petal by petal, fully embracing the openness, self-trust and safety. This beautiful space is gonna guide us through the experience of Akashic Records. We're digging deeper and deeper and deeper. First, removing all the blocks on the way. All the blocks, all the cords holding us back. All the blocks, all the cords which are not allowing us to experience fully the trust and self-trust. And through moving through the self-trust with the heart space open, fully embracing. Removing block by block, removing cord by cord, one after another, fully embracing and fully opening. Now, connecting to the space, which is the safest space in our body, the Akashic record in coherence with our heart space. Fully activated, fully ignited, fully open. Open to read this as a book. Open to experience the life in surrender. Open for self-trust, self-love, sovereignty, and sacred boundaries. Through Akashic record, going all the way in, even deeper in and deeper in. Fully connected to this beautiful, open, golden heart space. This heart space, the hallway of Akashic records. The beautiful hallway where our heart is our guide and is leading us through this hallway where we are walking and experiencing the connection fully. We're walking through the hallway of Akashic Records. We're walking through the hallway of Akashic Records fully trusting, fully feeling how we are embraced by the earth, fully feeling how we are embraced by the God, fully feeling how we are embraced in our self-awareness, in our self-love, because we are worthy, we are never abandoned, and there is nothing we have to fear. We are safe and secure. We are safe and fearless, because Akashic Records are showing us that everything what's going on and everything what's happening is for our good. It's because we are loved and we are worthy. We are beautiful pieces of God's creation. Beautiful pieces of God's creations, which are placed here and always connected to this inner space, to the inner wisdom of Akashic Records through the heart space. Soulful connection through the heart space, fully embracing this openness and this vibration of love, fully embracing the trust, fully embracing this beautiful space we can create for ourselves every time we need it. The space is there all the time. The space, this rose, this peony, this sunflower, this space in the deep place of our heart is always there for us. We open it to ask the questions of wisdom. How can we surrender deeper? How can we trust more? How can we be more connected? How can we be more in coherence between our heart space and the source? How can we get all the answers, all the wisdom just from this space? Seeing all the sacred geometry, seeing all the places in the universe, seeing all the limitations gone, seeing all the fear blocks removed, being fully in trust, in control of our power, but not in control, fully surrendered, fully opening our heart. Vulnerable space which is safe, because this space is our safety. We protect ourselves with the boundaries we set, but this space is open and connected. Akasha pours love to us. Akasha pours all the wisdom we are asking for. All the wisdom we need, all the wisdom going forward, all the wisdom which helps us to grow and awake more. This is where the pieces of Akasha are hidden, and they're always there for us to use them. Always there for us to use this Akashic wisdom. From the source, strictly from the source. Now, when we experience this openness, we're gonna set little boundaries there to protect our energy. We're gonna paint or draw this little golden sacred fence around our heart space. This fence is not gonna be there when we don't want this fence to be. This fence, this golden sacred fence of boundaries, is there only to protect our energy. We do it to ground ourselves and be able to open in self-trust. Drawing this fence, this beautiful space with golden light coming all around and protecting energy of our heart space. We're slowly going back to our body. We feel how our body is easy to move. There is no tension or there is no pressure, there is no pain. We're moving our body slowly and connect back. The golden boundary, energetic boundary, is set for our heart space. We can fully trust and fully open the heart space anytime we need it, anytime we want, anytime we desire to do so, and anytime we are willing to connect to Akashic Records. Now we can add a little bit more movement, open our eyes, and place back, connect back to the place we are in. Thank you, beautiful human. Thank you, beautiful human, for being a part of this meditation. Thank you for connecting here. If you like this meditation, if this was helpful for you, I'm always looking for a feedback. I'm always looking to serve you with new themes, and be welcome to subscribe and follow here. Thank you, love. Have a wonderful day.